We're live. It's week 15. The fantasy playoffs are here. And it's been a long season. It's been a long, grueling season, but we're still here. Unlike Cooper Cup, we're not taking off the fantasy playoffs. We are here for you today to answer your questions. Sam, how you doing? You ready for the fantasy playoffs?
Man, I'm so ready. I've got a couple buys this week, which actually feels kind of good. But then I looked up and down my lineups, and a bunch of the buys that I have are guys that are playing somebody really weak, and so I almost wish I was playing.
Your own personal buy Mageddon.
Yeah, but I'll take the freebie.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple buys this week too, and feeling good about it. Unfortunately, I lost Evan Ingram on my buy, but
Yep.
that's all right. But I was happy that if we were going to get a mid performance from Isaiah Pacheco, I get them confused. Isaac Guerrero happened on my bye week.
Yeah.
He'll be extra few days of rest. He'll be ready to go.
And he wasn't terrible, but
but
he wasn't outstanding either.
Right.
But there are a lot of people in the hole from Cooper Cup.
Yeah, unfortunately. Who knew that the 49ers and the Rams were going to boycott the fantasy playoffs?
I definitely knew for sure.
Well, why didn't you tell the rest of us?
Oh, I forgot.
All right, well, why don't we jump in the chat, grab a few questions. That's what we're here for. Jeff is asking, Stone Smart or Juwan Johnson? This is like the question of the week.
Yeah, I know. Everybody is all over Smart, especially since Coupe Fiasco came out and he's like tight end whisperer, came out in like, man, an endorsement from Andrew Cooper is like, play this guy.
I also made a video this week that said you can play Stone Smart, and
I think you can. I think he loses a little bit of luster with the fact that McConkey's playing now.
Yeah.
I do prefer Juwan Johnson with the lack of weapons in New Orleans.
Yeah, I agree. I have Juwan Johnson ranked fairly highly, considering that Jake Hayner is going to be his quarterback. I got him as my tight end 14. I got Stone Smart as my tight end 20.
That's about what I have. Something.
Yeah, I got him sandwiched between Kyle Pitts and Dalton Kincaid. Who would have thought?
Yeah, I think I might pick either one of these guys over Kyle Pitts or Dalton Kincaid.
Oh, that's so depressing, man.
I know.
If you had told us that in August, man.
You don't have to tell me.
How about Jason? Jason is asking, by the way, good morning, Jason. Thank you for joining us. Breece Hall, which is very risky in my mind. Or are we going to Rico Dowdle in half PPR?
In a half, the half makes it even easier. I've answered a lot of Breece Hall questions today, and I've been taking him pretty frequently, at the very least, based on who the option was. In this case, I like Rico this week. He's been playing really well. He gets the worst rush defense in the NFL. If it was full PPR, I'd be closer. I'd be thinking about Breece, but I think it's Dowdle regardless.
I'm thinking about Breece, and I'm thinking about not starting him because I want to go Rico Dowdle here pretty confidently. I don't know what to do with Breece Hall. Like we saw, the injury. He clearly didn't look right the last time he was out on the field. Sat out last week. Early this week, Jeff Ulbrich said it's something along the lines of it's not looking good for him.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, boom, he's back, and now we're going to expect that he's going to be Breece Hall. I don't know if I can do that, especially with the way Isaiah Davis has played well the last 2 weeks. Braylon Allen was good enough last week. This could be one of those ugly, 33% snap share for this guy, 33% snap share for that guy, 33% snap share for that guy type of situation.
Yeah, but doesn't it also stand to reason that it could be one of those weeks where like he turns out to be fine and has like his best game of the season?
Well, that's
I
the
mean,
scary part,
you
because
don't
he's
want,
also
you
going
can't
against the
bank on that.
Jaguars. He's going against the Jaguars. It's the best
Right.
matchup you could ask for. Yes, that's what makes it so annoying.
Yeah, but Rico, I got to go Rico in this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Now, why don't we add a name to that mix? Would you go Rico Dowdle or Bucky Irving?
Still Rico Dowdle.
Yeah, for similar concerns, right?
I mean, Bucky wasn't even, they didn't even say he'd play until late last night.
Right. He
which is encouraging that they said it last night and not game time today, but still.
Yeah, I'm terrified that we're going to just get a repeat of last week. But again, it's
and he's going up against the Chargers.
But that's going to be a fantasy points party. There could be plenty of points scored in that game.
Well, but that might be, but the Chargers also like to stop the run.
They do. But Bucky Irving and Rachaad White catch a lot of passes.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Dowdle.
All right. How about this one from Jeff? PPR. Should we start two? Or we got to start two of these guys. Sincere McCormick, Jalen Waddle, Jalen Warren, or Tank Dell? Start two.
A lot of Sincere McCormick questions today.
Yeah.
I have to see where I have Tank Dell. But my first inkling is to say McCormick and Waddle.
Yeah, Dell has tanked to the bottom of my rankings at this point.
Yeah, Dell is he's just not showing up, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
And I tried to tell people that early in the season, but
so if I'm gonna start two of these guys, I want to go Sincere McCormick and I want to go Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle, 2 of the last 3 games has been over 100 yards. He's playing well. There's a chance that Dolphins-Texans game turns into a shootout, and the Dolphins are actually remembering that they have 2 of the best wide receivers in the NFL lately, and they're actually using them, which is really
I think today is a Tyreek Hill day. But I still think that benefits Jalen Waddle too. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm going McCormick and Waddle. I like Warren. I think he's a great fallback player, but in this grouping, I'll bench him. And I've got Dell 12 spots below Jalen Waddle.
What are you doing with Dowdle or Terry McLaurin?
I'm going to go Dowdle again. I'm going to defer to the running back in this situation.
Ooh. Yeah, I tend to lean that way as well. However, I really want to play Terry McLaurin. I don't like sitting Terry McLaurin.
I never like sitting Terry McLaurin.
But I do think if we're going to have a tiebreaker here, it's running back over receiver because we just have the guaranteed touches.
You know what? I've got them ranked almost back to back. And that's good enough for me to go Dowdle.
Yeah.
Because I think that Washington will be able to run the ball on New Orleans.
Yeah, and Dowdle's been playing well, and they've kind of done away with the funny business of Dowdle and Zeke and Hunter Lepke was getting in there at one point. Like, it's now the Dowdle show. So I think
it's pretty amazing that at one point they finally came out and said, we're going to make this about Rico Dowdle, and then they didn't go back on it. They stuck to their guns, which I did not expect, especially out of Mike McCarthy.
Right. How about from Jay? Thanks, Jay. $2 super chat. We appreciate that from Jay.
Thanks,
Jay.
Jay
Is asking Devon Achane or Josh Jacobs. This one is brutal.
Oh, man. That's a good problem to have, Jay.
I think Jay just wanted to brag. I got really damn good running backs, and I'm going to win this week.
And I'm going to pay you $2 just to talk about how awesome I am.
So,
Jay, is this PPR or standard?
Or half.
or
Um,
half.
so while we're waiting for that part of the question, I am looking at my rankings and I rank them as PPR one way or another anyway. So Josh Jacobs I have as my RB4. Devon Achane I have as my RB7. It is tough to sit Devon Achane because one, he is catching passes even though he hasn't been efficient here, but they're using him pretty heavily. And we just talked about that game could potentially turn into one of these shootouts on the road against the Texans in the Dome. But it's December football, Packers, Seahawks. That just feels like the ultimate Josh Jacobs game. I'm gonna go with Josh Jacobs.
Okay, yeah, he says it's half PPR. I'm gonna go Achane. I've got him. I've got him ranked significantly higher than Jacobs. Well, not significantly, but a difference between 5 and 10. And we've seen that Achane has really benefited from the return of Tua. So I prefer Achane here. You said you like Jacobs. I like Jacobs. I don't think you can really go wrong.
I was just gonna say that.
These are both top 10 RBs this week. So
yeah, you're in a good spot either way.
You're in a good spot.
So it just comes down to, do you trust this guy or do you trust that guy?
Nah, see? Look at this face.
Glasses mean I'm smart.
I have glasses.
Pull them up. Well, we appreciate Jay. We love you, Jay. Thank you. Be like Jay. Thank you, Jay. How about let's get this one from Zach while Sam is proving his smartness to us by getting his glasses. Good morning to Zach. Zach is asking, big playoff matchup this week. We got to start two of these guys. PPR. Brian Thomas Jr., Adam Thielen, Isaiah Pacheco, or DK Metcalf. Start two PPR from Zach.
Okay. Let me put on my smart glasses.
All right. Let's see them. They do increase your IQ significantly.
Yeah, don't they automatically? Definitely Thielen.
Yeah.
And
I
man,
I trust Pacheco yet?
Huh?
We're like on the vert. We're almost to full Pacheco. Do we trust him yet?
I don't know. They just keep giving the ball to Kareem more than I expect them to.
At one point, we're going to get full Pacheco, and when is that week going to be?
Full Pacheco.
Well, supposedly, I haven't looked into it. Supposedly, there's some wind and weather going to be involved in Chiefs Browns.
Yeah. Yeah, they said that it could rain. It was raining earlier. I think maybe it's supposed to stop by kickoff, but I'm not sure. And I'm not making any weather guarantees for anybody that was here last time when I insisted on that.
That was the ultimate fail. I was so with you. We were so confident.
We're like, yo, you guys are idiots. It's not going to snow. And next thing you know, like, they're all on sleds out there.
It just shook the snow globe completely.
I think I want to say Brian Thomas Jr. Let me look here real quick.
Yeah. So it's
glasses are good from far away stuff, but they're not good for this up close shit.
Brian Thomas is really tricky because one, you got to worry about, all right, Mac Jones is his quarterback. How much is he going to catch the ball down the field? But then we saw in the last time that Mac Jones and Brian Thomas Jr. played together, I don't know if you can still hear me because I'm frozen on the screen.
No, I can hear you. Now I can't. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, I'm back.
Okay, you went on Max Headroom again for a minute.
I was making a fantastic point about Brian Thomas Jr. I'm really sad you missed it. But no, I'm just worried about Mac Jones, really. But we got no Evan Ingram. We saw the last time that they played together, Mac Jones and Brian Thomas Jr. They fed Brian Thomas Jr. a significant number of targets. He had like a 40% target share. But he feels like with Mac Jones, it feels like the type of player that could give you, 3 points as well.
Yeah.
I definitely want to go Thielen.
Who is it again? Brian Thomas. See, it's definitely Thielen.
That's a tough question.
Yeah, it really is. This is a good one. And Metcalf just keeps disappointing me, and that's upsetting.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Thielen and Pacheco. Final answer for me.
Oh. We have all day, right?
Oh yeah, all day.
Okay. Well, I've got Metcalf and Pacheco pretty much back to back. So I will defer to the running back as I am wont to do and go with you. Thielen and Pacheco.
Okay, let's do it. Fire it up. All right. Let's move on to the next question. This one is from Sanai. All right. Should we flex Rico Dowdle against the Panthers or Kenyon Drake against the Raiders?
What? That is not Kenyon Drake.
Oh, it's Drake London. It's first name. We got one last name, one first name.
Okay. I was like, that is not Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake is not back in the league. Is he?
You never know.
Is he gone?
Is he still in the league? He's a goner. He's RIP. He's in the ground.
Wow, that's another really good one. You know what? I'm just leaning into Dowdle at this point. I think I would have to go back and look at the other questions if I didn't stick with him now. So I'm going to say Dowdle again. I like Drake in this matchup because the Falcons are probably going to be throwing the ball, but I also kind of expect them to lean on Bijan in this one and make it nice and easy with the way Cousins has been playing.
Yeah.
So I'm going Dowdle.
Yeah, I think I'm going to lean that way as well. As much as I love Drake London, I think he's a safe play. I do. I think he's going to get 7 catches for 80 yards. Maybe he gets a touchdown. So I think he gives you a safe floor. If you need the floor, I think we can go Drake London, but I think Dowdle is the play here.
Yeah.
Isaiah is asking Adam Thielen or Rome Odunze?
Did you want to take this one first so I can shoot you down?
Wait, you think I'm going to go Rome Odunze here?
You always go Rome Odunze.
No, I declared Adam Thielen a league winner this week.
Oh,
Adam
that's
Thielen
true.
all the way. We're going
okay.
Thielen. As much as I love Rome Odunze coming off a 2-touchdown game, I think it could be a nice week for him. We gotta go Thielen. We gotta go Thielen.
I don't know if you're frozen for everybody else, but for me, you're frozen like this.
Yes. I saw it too. I just broke out of it. But yes.
Okay, good. I agree. Adam Thielen. Got to go with him.
Yeah. All right. You got
more than a feeling.
You got any Twitter questions?
Let me check. Thank you for reminding me.
Well, while you're checking, I'm going to answer Lad McConkey or Rico Dowdle. And I think, I wish I didn't choose that one because that one's a tough one. I really like Lad. I really like Lad McConkey this week. It's a fantastic matchup against the Buccaneers, but we have to worry about he's got a shoulder and a knee he's coming in with. We like Rico Dowdle. I really want to play Lad McConkey.
We want him to have both a shoulder and a knee. That's a good thing.
Well, we want him to have 2 of each.
Right.
I'm going to go Lad McConkey for upside. If you need just a safe play, if you're a favorite in your matchup, I'd go Rico Dowdle. If you need the upside, it is Laddie.
It's Lad for me. No question about it.
Dave Montgomery or Zach Charbonnet?
Oh God, that's a tough one too.
Fantasy points party, Bills versus Lions.
Yeah. Woo. But I just got done saying all week that whenever Charbonnet plays without Walker, you have to play him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think we got to go Charbonnet. With the way he played last week, we know he's getting the full role, whereas David Montgomery, while it's a great matchup, actually the Bills are, it's a great matchup. It's a fantastic matchup. Going to be a lot of points scored in that game, but he's got to share with Jahmyr Gibbs, and I think that's where we split the difference here, and we go with the bell cow, Zach.
Yeah, I agree. I've got him reasonably close, but I've got Charbonnet closer to Gibbs than I do to Montgomery. So, and I've got them. I've got Gibbs and Charbonnet both above Montgomery. Yeah, Charbonnet. I've got Charbonnet 9th and Montgomery 16th.
I'm out from B Slick, AJ Brown or Mike Evans.
I'm a Mike Evans guy this week, big time.
I agree.
And this time of year, I don't like the way AJ Brown usually fades down the stretch.
I saw a couple of ranking services and a couple of podcasts this week that actually had Mike Evans significantly low, like 20s. I got him top 10. I think he's my wide. I didn't pull him up, but I believe he's my wide receiver 7, and AJ Brown's my wide receiver 11 this week. I'm gonna go Mike Evans there. I think they're both top 12 wide receivers. How about Bo Nix or Golf?
I prefer golf. I mean, it's a frustrating game. Trying to put a little ball in a little hole.
Yeah.
But as long as your short game is good, what can you say? Let's see. I like Knicks this week.
Yeah, I think we could go Knicks over Jared Goff.
Buffalo's pass defense is a lot better, even though that is, 55 points is the total in Bills Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like I got to take Goff. I mean, I love Knicks against that crummy Indianapolis pass defense, but I can't ignore the fact that Vegas has got this total of 55 points, and they're not going to do it without Jared Goff having a good game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got the both ranked as top 12 quarterbacks this week. They're both.
I do too.
Both good plays. How about from Ryan? Ryan is asking Xavier Worthy, Jaden Reed, DeAndre Swift, Zay Flowers. Unless it's Zay Jones. Just kidding. Need a big one because we had Cooper Kupp in this matchup, who, unlike us, boycotted the fantasy playoffs. Didn't show up for work.
Okay, then I'm going to go Worthy.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, I'm going to go for the home run.
And you think Worthy's the home run?
I do.
I don't think we got a home run from Worthy all year.
Well, sure we do. We got the first game of the year.
Okay. So did Isaiah Likely. I'm not going Worthy. I don't think he's worthy of being in my lineup at this point in the season. So I am going to go, if we need a big one, this is kind of ironic. If we need a big one this week, I think the play is actually the guy who gave you 0 last week. It's Jaden Reed. With that said, if I'm setting this lineup, I'm going to say Flowers.
I'm going Xavier Worthy. I'm sticking with it. I'm counting on the ground being wet, and it's easier to run forward than it is to run backward.
What about laterally? Because that's pretty much all I've seen from Xavier Worthy.
Well, it doesn't matter. All he's got to do is get past the guy.
All right. I'm gonna call you out when we see Xavier Worthy on like a jet sweep and he tries to turn it up the field and he slips and falls right in his face.
Okay, you call me out.
I will call you out.
Call me out.
I will. All right.
I want to know. I want to know after this is over during the first games, Ryan. I want you to send us a message and tell or comment on this video when the chat closes and tell us who you went with. I want to know.
Please. Who do you trust more?
Did you go with Max Headroom or this face?
How about not by sea but by land? Should I roll with Tony Pollard or Calvin Ridley for my final PPR flex spots?
Oh, Tony Pollard.
Yeah, Tony Pollard. As much as I do like Calvin Ridley,
I like them both this week. I like both of them this week.
Yeah, I think Tony Pollard's going to smash.
Yeah.
How about from Perry W? Got 9 minutes left. Flex 2 of these guys: Brock Bowers, Trey McBride, Brian Robinson, DeAndre Hopkins, Brian Thomas Jr., Jonnu Smith. I mean, you can't narrow it down a little bit for
us? Bowers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bowers and McBride.
Yeah, I think Bowers and McBride were done.
Yep, we're done. All right. How about from Jacob? I'm going to say this is Marvin Harrison Jr., Rico Dowdle, right, Calvin Ridley, or DK Metcalf in the flex full PPR.
I'll go Dowdle and Ridley.
Okay. I think it's an ask one, but yeah, I think we got to go Dowdle here as well. And next choice for me would be Ridley if it's a start too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did think that was a start too.
How about we take a little victory lap courtesy of Jacob? He said, "You guys helped me clutch up first round pick or first round buy last week. Lamar Jackson or win his first. I don't know. He won the first round. Lamar Jackson was on a bye week and we told him to pick up Tua Tagovailoa. Let's go. That's what we're here for.
Come on, ride the train. And
uh-oh. We got an update.
Ryan.
I'm going to have to put on a bigger pair of glasses to look smarter, I think.
Rylan.
Oh, it's Rylan. Maybe that's why. I called him Ryan. Damn it.
Well, so did I.
And I got the glasses on me.
All right. Well, then, man, Rylan, you better believe I'm going to be rooting hard for Worthy today. And I have not rooted for Worthy yet this year.
You just want me to be wrong.
No, I want Rylan to be right. I want him to win.
Well, I'm going to root for whoever
this is not about us. This is about them.
Speak for yourself. This is about me. I'm the main character. No, we're going to root for Worthy as much as I...
All right, we got 7.
It's the wrong choice. All right, that means we're going to go rapid fire. How about Andrew? Yo, JSN or James Cook? PPR. Easy. Right? Easy? JSN. Oh, you're a James Cook guy.
I am a James Cook.
One guy who sat out the fantasy points party last week between the Bills and the Rams was James Cook.
Yeah, I'm going James Cook.
Oh, my God. No, it's JSN. JSN's the number 1 wide receiver in Seattle.
I don't think you can go wrong with either one.
James Cook is an afterthought in the Bills' offense right now.
You hate James Cook.
What did you see what he did last week? If you can't score fantasy points in a 42-44 game as the starting running back in the Bills offense, I'm going to hate you. All right. Land is also going Pollard. Agrees with us. How about Rashad White or Malik Neighbors? Half PPR. We got to factor in now. Bucky Irving. We don't know what's going to happen with Bucky Irving. He's playing, but what's...
Rashad White.
Okay.
Until Neighbors gets a longer depth of target, he's not going to find the end zone. So
You're not trusting Tommy/Danny DeVito?
I'm not trusting Tommy Cutlets.
Now, what if it was Danny DeVito? I trust him. How about DeAndre Hopkins, Devontae Smith,
Oh, Ryland's back for more.
or Najee Harris? I'm just gonna let you talk. He doesn't trust me.
DeAndre Hopkins, Devontae Smith, I assume, and Najee.
Yeah.
Wow. I think Najee. I don't like Hopkins or Smith this week.
Yeah. As much as I hate the matchup for Najee Harris against the Eagles, I think I'm gonna have to agree with you.
Yeah. At the very least, he's gonna get some catches on the edge.
Oh, how about celebrity Dwayne The Rock Johnson is asking Zach Ertz or Hunter Henry?
Oh man, if I could do the eyebrow thing right now, I would totally do it. Zach Ertz or Hunter Henry?
No Noah Brown.
No Noah Brown. Oh man.
Oh, Javon Baker. Just kidding.
I'm going Hunter Henry.
Yeah, this is like a coin flip.
It really is.
I should have pulled up my rankings while you were deciding. I'm going to be quick. It is going to be Hunter Henry. All right, Hunter Henry, but it's close.
It is close.
How about Elmas, Need 2, Malik Neighbors, Khalil Shakir, Rico Dowdle, Adam Thielen. 2 of these guys. Woo, this is tough.
Dowdle and Thielen, even though I love Shakir today.
Oh, this breaks my heart. This breaks my heart. We have to go with the 2 gross guys over the 2 guys that we love. I love Neighbors. Obviously not with Tommy DeVito. Love Khalil Shakir. I've got him ranked very highly this week.
And he's been playing well.
As well.
But not as well as Adam Thielen.
Yeah. I am going to go. I think I have Khalil Shakir ranked ahead of Adam Thielen. Let me just pull it up since we don't have any other questions. I have Khalil Shakir as my wide receiver 16 this week. I'm gonna go Khalil Shakir and Rico Dowdle.
I'm going Dowdle and Thielen.
I think
I like Shakir, but I don't like him with Cooper and Coleman coming back.
That's fair. That's
a lot of and Kincaid. That's a lot of weapons.
That's fair. That is fair.
And James Cook. Let's not forget James Cook.
Well, they forgot him last week. All right, 2 minutes.
Let me check Twitter.
While you're doing that, I'm going to answer T. Higgins or Tony Pollard. I'm going to go Tony Pollard. It's close. CeeDee Lamb or T. Higgins. CeeDee Lamb. DK Metcalf, Khalil Shakir. I'm going to go Khalil Shakir there. Jonathan Taylor, Malik Neighbors. I'm going to go Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, I think so. Are you TikToking?
Yeah. Are you Twittering?
I don't have anything.
Okay. How about Bucky Irving or Ramondre Stevenson?
Ramondre.
Yeah, Ramondre. Jerry
Anytime
Jeudy.
he has a bad game, he follows it up with a good one.
Jerry Jeudy or Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, I agree. Jerry Jeudy. Nick Chubb or DeAndre Swift? Ugh.
Oy.
Are we even 100% sure that Swift's going to play tomorrow?
Swift.
Yeah, I guess we got to go Swift. I want no part of the Browns today, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Especially the run game. Sam Laporta or Jonnu Smith? Jonnu Smith. Aaron Jones or Terry McLaurin?
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones. All right. It's 1 o'clock. It's also Kamani Vidal Day for all those who celebrate. Well, as always, we thank you for tuning into our show, letting us putting up with our shenanigans and helping you answer your questions.
Every Saturday night, we do sleepers and streamers. You can catch us here at what time do we do it? 9?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Follow him, A_Johnson FF. Follow me, Buy and Sell You. We'll see you next time. Good luck today.